Before we start, let me ask you something. When was the last time you opened your bank app without your chest tightening? Not to pay a bill, not because something went wrong, just to look. If you hesitated, even for a second, this video is about you. Because avoiding your bank app is not laziness, it's not irresponsibility, and it's not because you don't care, it's psychology. And today, we're going to break down why your brain avoids looking at money, what's really happening in that moment, and how to break the avoidance cycle without forcing discipline or motivation. Because once you understand this, money stops feeling like a threat. Welcome to Money Mindset Lab, where we treat money habits like experiments, not moral judgments. Let me say this clearly. If you avoid your bank app, you are not bad with money. You are protecting yourself, and that protection comes from fear, not fear of numbers, fear of emotion. Here's the core truth. Your bank app is not just an app. To your brain, it's a mirror that reflects decisions, mistakes, regret, guilt, uncertainty. And when the brain expects pain, it avoids the source. That's basic survival behavior. Let's talk about what actually happens right before you avoid checking your money. You think about opening the app. Your heart rate changes slightly, your body tenses, your stomach tightens. That reaction happens before you even see a number. Which tells us something important. The stress is not in the balance, it's in the anticipation. This is called anticipatory anxiety. Your brain imagines a negative outcome and reacts as if it already happened, so it chooses avoidance. Avoidance feels like relief. For a moment, you don't open the app. The tension drops, you breathe easier, and your brain learns something. Avoidance equals relief. That learning is powerful, because next time, your brain reaches for the same solution. Avoid. This is how avoidance becomes a habit, not through choice, through conditioning. Now here's the paradox. The less you look at your money, the scarier it feels. And the scarier it feels, the less you want to look. This creates a loop. Avoidance, uncertainty, more fear, more avoidance, and uncertainty is the most stressful state for the brain. Your brain prefers bad news over no information because bad news can be planned for. Unknowns cannot. So by avoiding your bank app, you are unintentionally making anxiety stronger. Now let's talk about shame, because shame plays a huge role here. Money is one of the only areas where people feel embarrassed, even when the situation is common. Debt, overspending, living paycheck to paycheck. Millions of people experience this, but shame makes it feel personal. Shame says, I should be better than this. I messed up. I failed. And shame hates visibility, so it hides. That's why many people don't check balances, don't open statements, don't read notifications. Not because they don't care, because looking feels like self-attack. Now let's talk about identity, because avoidance is often about identity protection. Looking at your money might threaten the story you tell yourself. I'm responsible. I'm doing okay. I've got this. And if the numbers don't match the story, the brain avoids the numbers. This is not dishonesty. It's self-protection. Now here's something most people don't realize. Avoiding your bank app does not stop the damage. It delays awareness. And delayed awareness is what turns small problems into big ones. Bills feel sudden. Balances feel shocking. Mistakes feel overwhelming. Not because they are new, but because you didn't see them forming. So how do we fix this? Not by forcing yourself to suddenly be disciplined. Force backfires. We fix avoidance with exposure, gentle, neutral, non-judgmental exposure. This is the same method used to treat anxiety. You don't jump into panic, you introduce safety. So here's the solution, the neutral check-in. Not budgeting, not fixing, not planning, just looking. 2 minutes, no more. Here's how it works. Open your bank app, look at the main balance. Do not react, do not judge, just notice. Then look at recent transactions, not to criticize, just to recognize. Oh, that's where money went. Then name one feeling: stress, relief, neutral, avoidance, calm. Close the app. You're done. No fixing, no promises, no next steps. Why does this work? Because it rewires the association. Your brain learns, I can look, and nothing bad happens. Fear drops. After a few days, the intensity decreases. After a week, patterns appear. After a month, money stops feeling shocking, not because the numbers changed, because your relationship changed. Familiarity creates calm. Calm creates better decisions. Now let's talk about resistance. You might be thinking, but what if it's bad? Here's the truth. Bad news does not get worse by being seen. It gets worse by being ignored. Looking does not create the problem. It reveals it. And revealed problems can be managed. Hidden ones grow. Now let's address the biggest fear. What if I look and feel overwhelmed? Then you stop. That's it. You are not fixing your life in one session. You are building tolerance. Tolerance leads to confidence, and confidence leads to action naturally. Now let's talk about identity again. People who feel good with money are not fearless. They are familiar. They look often. So nothing feels extreme. Avoidance keeps money emotional. Awareness makes money neutral. Neutral things are easier to handle. Here's a powerful reframe. Checking your bank app is not a test. It's information. Information does not judge you. You judge yourself. Remove judgment, and avoidance disappears. Now here's your challenge. For the next 14 days, open your bank app once per day for 2 minutes. No fixing, no reacting. Just presence. At the end of 2 weeks, don't ask how much you saved. Ask this: do I feel less afraid? That's the real progress. Because when fear drops, behavior improves automatically. Remember this: you don't avoid your bank app because you're bad with money. You avoid it because your brain learned to associate it with pain, and associations can be rewritten. If this video helped you, subscribe to Money Mindset Lab. Every week, we break down the psychology behind money and build habits that actually stick. And comment one word: awareness. Because once you're willing to look, you're already changing. See you in the next one.